you like some info for later if you can't catch it all now?
Oh yeah.
Have you heard about this before?
Yeah, I've heard some stuff on the internet.
Uni lad by any chance? Any of them lot?
Something like that, yeah.
So it's satirically written. Cool. Well, they're always like flat earthers say this and flat earthers think that. Well, you know what? We're right here. Anyone got any questions? Go ahead. That's why we thought let's just come out here and show people this ain't some online thing. It's not a fad. We got the balls to back up what we're claiming. So that's why we're out here trying to wake people up. And if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, but I love it, man. I think this is the ultimate intelligence test, because when you first hear it, flat earth, you're dumb. Why is that a trained response? Like, has that been programmed into us, or are you actually thinking? You know, and I find it just to be the ultimate intelligence test, because Aristotle once said, it's the mark of an educated. Oh no, not educated. It's the mark of an intelligent person to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. That never has there been truer words, because an idiot would be like, no, straight away, that's not true. But an intelligent person would be like, you know what, let me think about what you're saying. Let me prove you wrong. But that's the big issue that we've got facing this debate at the moment. We're up against the media, we're up against like BBC, CNN, they're all making fun of this stuff. But keep making fun. Neil deGrasse Tyson, did you see him drop the mic?
Yeah.
Why don't you face one of us? Countless of us have called you out. You don't come. You're not doing science, bro. You didn't prove gravity. You just proved that the microphone is heavier than air. This is science. This is natural science. Natural science says that liquids will remain flat if contained. If you let's see this here. This liquid has to be contained. There's no way this liquid can stick to a ball and it will stay there. All liquids have to be contained. And so when you're on the beach and you look at the ocean, they say, oh, that the boat is going over the curvature. No, it's not. No, it ain't. If you pull out a powerful zoom lens, telescope, binoculars, anything, and zoom in, guess what? You're not seeing over a hump of water. You're seeing further. Our eyes only have a certain limit. So, right, even on a plane, people don't even think about the logic of a plane. The runway's flat, right? This is the plane. You take off, you get to cruising altitude, and the pilot levels off. Artificial horizon. Have you ever seen what the artificial horizon looks like?
Yeah, it's a curve.
It's got that curve thing, but then it's got that flat thing, and they have to keep it on that flat. And that's them traveling flat until they get to where they need to land. They're traveling flat. They're not doing this over a ball earth. You see what I'm saying? So once you break it down, you're like, oh, this is ridiculous, man. How did they trick me? Why? Because we were kids, bro. We were children. And when an adult tells you something, your mom, your dad, the TV, the teacher, that's it. And then you watch the news, BBC, boom, ball earth. You watch. I found this in 2015. At the end of 2015, my girlfriend told me she was pregnant. So I started looking into being a dad. And then I found out about legal name fraud. Do you know about legal name fraud? Basically, we are all slaves because of our birth certificates. It's quite a big pill to swallow, but there's no way out of it. If your parents try to not register you, they can try and take their house away, their benefits, all this other rubbish. The reason why they do this is because they make us slaves who have to pay tax. We live by maritime admiralty law. Do you know about this? The law of the sea. So this is why when you go to court, everything is based on a court. You go through the dock, you have to give your, they say, is this you? And they show you capital letter names. That's not you. You are you, the flesh and bone. You are a living being. You're not that piece of paper, that name. That's why they can take you to court.
Well, Muhammad Ali.
So, sorry?
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, so that's what I got into. And then I was following this guy called Dave Murphy. And I watched his video and probably just blew my mind. I was like, there's no way the earth is flat. No, but again, I wasn't thinking. It was just my conditioning, my brainwashing kicking in. So I watched the end of the video and I was like, it's got a few good questions. I need to look into this. So I started looking more into it, the moon landings. I realized straight away, now I know why everyone says the moon landings are fake. And the whole reason they faked it is not to not to beat Russia to the space race. That's some bullshit. What kind of a race does... Imagine there's a race, there's 3 people. There's the guy who's about to win, there's the medium guy and the last guy. As soon as the first guy crosses the line, do the other 2 just, oh, I give up. I give up, he won. No, you complete the race. So what happened to Russia? Why didn't you go to the moon? Because they knew you cannot fake it better than what they done at the time. Stanley Kubrick, the whole thing. Yeah. But you know about the wave, the flag waving, the shadows intersecting. There's not just that. There's more stuff. Where's the stars? They say, oh, the focus, the aperture, all this other shit. Okay, fine. Why is there cables? Because you can clearly see metal cables pulling them up. Not only that, but the lunar module, you know, where they blasted, where they landed. If you think about it, that thing has to have thrust. This should have got burnt. It should have got burnt underneath. No, it looks crisp, clean. The legs of the lunar lander, pure clean, no dust. That's some bullshit. So the more I started digging into this, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna prove that I live on a ball. 1 month later, I was like, I can't do it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the only logical thing. I'm gonna tell the truth. The Earth is flat, bro. It's simple. It's so simple. The sun and the moon and the sky, everything rotates in a circle. This is why the constellations don't change. If we're really a ball spinning around, going around the sun, going around the universe, and all these crazy motions, we shouldn't see the same stars every night for thousands and thousands of years in perfect circles. We're not moving. So the most question we ask, why would they lie? You know what my answer is? Why would they tell you the truth? Why would they tell you the truth?
Certainly something, you do have to be open to these sort of things and both sides of the argument. So I'll definitely look into it, like. Give credit to you for coming out here and doing it as well.
Cheers, man. That's all I want. Just people to think and just research stuff. All the best, man. Take care.